Hello, my name is Freddie Curtis, and this is my presentation on psychoactive drugs. Whether you want to believe it or not, drugs are an aspect of life that most likely will never change. Most people, when they think of drugs, the first thing that comes to mind is them being illegal. That is not the case at all, because the most common types of drugs are psychoactive drugs. A common form of psychoactive drug comes in caffeine, and caffeine is found in coffee, which is one of the most popular drinks to consume, and you probably see it every day. From someone like going to class and having a coffee in their hand. But one question still stands out. Why are they addictive? A lot of people ask this question, but some experts say that the desire for the effect is a way to show the evolution of humanity by using chemicals for their own use. Whether it be to calm down or get motivated, whatever it may be, they have been around forever, and I do not see them going away soon. Psychoactive drugs, in short, are a way to affect the way a person feels, thinks, and the way a person acts. Alcohol and tobacco are the most common psychoactive drugs that you will find in today's society because they are illegal, at a certain age limit at least, while cannabis or marijuana is illegal but still really common. Psychoactive drugs have been around for a really long time. For example, 8,000 years ago, coca leaves have been grown in South America for the first time, and smoking pipes have been found that have dated back to 2000 BC, and the remains of some nicotine found in the pipes was recorded in 300 BC, which is kind of a shocker because you wouldn't expect something to be going on for that long or it being around in those times. One of the categories for psychoactive drugs is depressants. Depressants slow down the user's central nervous system, which basically makes their heart rate slow down and makes them less alert over their surroundings. Alcohol and cannabis are main examples of what depressants are. Next category is stimulants. Unlike depressants, stimulants increase the activity of your central nervous system. Some examples would be caffeine and nicotine. The final category is hallucinogens. These type of drugs have been known to alter the user's vision, smell, hearing, and will make you feel things that are not really there. LSD and cannabis as well are examples of hallucinogens. Psychoactive drugs, I feel, is a very significant topic when it comes to the population of the school. Though they may not realize it, most students have tried it before when it comes to soda and coffee that they drink. Even walking to class on numerous instances, I will see outside students smoking cigarettes or drinking a soda or something before class. You may even see teachers doing the same thing before they go teach or just need a break after a class. Psychoactive drugs are everywhere. Though the heavier substances such as methamphetamines and heroin are not as common, they are around in society whether you think so or not. I still see people getting shocked when they hear that caffeine is a drug. Anybody can get access to it, and it's something that you can happen to see on a daily basis. There are many myths and stories people have said about psychoactive drugs. While a lot of them may be true, there are a ton that are false. A common one that I hear from people is that drugs that were grown on the earth are okay for you. The excuse is that it's better to put something grown naturally into your body than some chemical. That is not really true. There have been a lot of cases people going on rampages from the use of LSD or marijuana. So not everything can be okay for you. Another term I heard in school, of all places, is an insult to someone being called a crack baby. Essentially, if someone's mother had been using crack while pregnant with their kid, it means that they are born with extreme brain abnormalities. Although some kids have their own issues, it is mainly due to them being born prematurely because cocaine can increase the chance of this happening. But studies show that there are not really any effects to the child compared to other children. Research has shown that not all psychoactive drugs are illegal. We encounter them every day with things such as caffeine and alcohol. That does not mean that none of them will change anything either. Pretty much all the psychoactive drugs can alter your mind, change your mood, or mess with your perception. They come in 3 different categories: depressants, stimulants, and hallucinogens that I mentioned in a previous slide. And a lot of these drugs can form a habit out of the use of it and may require a dependence for any of them. To end off here, while researching the topic of the psychoactive drugs, I learned many things about it all. Not all psychoactive drugs are bad for you, and the use of them does not make you a criminal. But a lot of them are illegal, but you should stay careful when deciding the use of them or not. Although coffee and soda may sound and look harmless, the effects of the caffeine can and will change your body, and the body will eventually require a dependence on the drug caffeine. That is the end to my presentation. Thank you very much.